Welcome to our first lecture, Introduction to Microsoft Excel. We'll look at what is Microsoft Excel and how is it used. What is it used for? Microsoft Excel is the industry-leading spreadsheet software program, a powerful data visualization and analysis tool. Take note of spreadsheet software program. I'll be able to explain that more into detail. So Excel is basically a tool that is able to analyze and visualize your data. By analysis, it's able to use its powerful computation capacity to be able to analyze different situations of your data and determine different outcomes based on different situations with your data. That's what makes Excel extremely powerful. You can get insights on how situations will turn out with your data. Excel organizes data in columns and rows. I'll be able to show you what rows and columns are. For now, just know that the data is organized in columns and rows. Excel allows you to manipulate the data, like I mentioned, using complex capacity computation in order to determine different outputs from the same data, depending on how you want to look at it. So you can generate reports and status reports and different kind of visualization that you would need to do. Excel has the capacity to hold large amounts of data, quite large amounts of data. That is okay for most of the small and medium enterprises. Excel was developed by Microsoft company, which I think you are familiar with or you already know because it's one of the most leading software companies in the world. Microsoft Excel runs on Windows operating system, Mac OS for Apple, Android, and iOS iPhone. The first version of it was released in 1985, and today we have Microsoft Excel 2021 and 365. So those versions that you see, like 2010, 2013, 2016, the status of the accumulation of all the changes and improvements that have been done on the particular software. So like we have Microsoft 2021, all the upgrades that were made on 2019, 2016 have been encapsulated in that particular version. So every time they release a new version, they update and make it better, and it keeps getting better. What is Excel typically used for? It is used for data analysis, for others even data analytics. It's used for data entry, it's used for data management, it's used for data analysis, it's used for visualization using graphs, tables, interactive dashboards where you can drill down. It's used for project management, it's used by accountants, it's used for budgeting. It is also used for programming, it's used for financial modeling, it's used in the engineering sector, it's used in the medical sector, it's used in logistics, transportation, quite much more industries where it is used. Why use Excel would be a very important question. Why use Excel? Why use Microsoft Excel? Well, it's the most popular spreadsheet program in the world. You'll be amazed that there are more than 10 spreadsheet programs, but what stands out for quite a number of years is Microsoft Excel, which one would even think Excel is the only spreadsheet program, and if they say a spreadsheet, what will come to mind is Excel. And as you do this course, you get to understand why. It's easy to learn and to get started, so it's not complicated. Most of the formulas that you may have seen may be intimidating, but trust me, Once you understand the fundamentals, nothing in Excel will intimidate you. And the skills for Excel are in high demand for many professions because you become more efficient and productive in executing the daily tasks and assignments that are given to you. And the skill is selling high and high, which means there are more opportunities to get promotion, to get new jobs because of what you are able to demonstrate. You can also use it both in your work life and in your everyday life, like creating a family budget and many other personal projects that you can be working on. Remember, it's used in project management, and every business or project or something that you want to do is a project which you can use Excel to manage. It has a large community support, which is continuously supported by Microsoft. So when you go there, many other things that may not be covered in this course, but you find they are there, almost everything someone has commented something on. So it's easy for you to troubleshoot whatever problem you can come into contact with. There are many templates and frameworks that can be reused by yourself or others, lowering creation costs. You can automate a template to give a particular to do a particular analysis and give a particular report depending on the project or tasks that you are working on, and you can send that template to your colleagues to use it in their tasks, therefore reducing creation works where you may need to hire more people to do particular work. So the templates could be really helpful. I just thought I could walk you through the list of spreadsheet programs that are available so that you can understand that Microsoft Excel is not the only spreadsheet out there, yet it's the most famous spreadsheet out there. So we've got our first category, which is free and open source. Free means it can be used, there are no costs attached to it. Open source means the source code on how it was programmed is available for anyone to use and modify it for their own use. And under this category, we have Collabora Online, we have Sheetstar, we have Simple Spreadsheet, we have Numeric, we have Spread, we have LibreOffice, we have NeoOffice, we have Open Office, we have Slug, we have Sheets. And under the second category of web-based spreadsheets, we have Edit Grid, we have Google Sheets, which I think is the most famous also in this category. We have Zoho Sheets, we have iRose, we have JotSpot, we have Smartsheet, we have Think Free Online, we have Airtable. Under the desktop spreadsheet, we have Ability Office, we have AppleWorks, we have Easy Office, we have Framework, we have Kingsoft Office, we have Microsoft Excel, which we are looking at, we have Planner Maker, we have Quattro Pro. And the source of this information was gotten on the link that you are seeing at the bottom of the screen. So these are the spreadsheets, and trust me, on a personal level, I have only used Google Sheets, Microsoft Excel, and I think a bit of should be Kingsoft Office. Basically, the fundamentals and what they do are the same, and nothing among these beats the capabilities and features that Microsoft Excel has. So this has been the introduction to Microsoft Excel, and in the next lecture, I'll drift you a bit to just talk about spreadsheet, what is a spreadsheet, and a database, so that you can have some quite depth understanding. So see you in the next lecture.